This video is more applicable for students who are currently secondary 2 in 2025, where the full subject-based banding or FSBB is implemented island-wide. Or else you can also be in upper secondary, and you might have dropped one pure science. The following implications might affect you in future. If you are taking combined science, it may not be as relevant because combined science, you are still eligible for options available for students taking two pure sciences or more. So uh, maybe you might have to score slightly higher for a combined science subject, but other than that, you might not be affected uh, from implications that will affect those taking only one science. Okay, for students who have intention to apply for JC, you have to check what is the prerequisite for each of the level of subjects that you are taking. For example, is it H1, H2, or H3? Some subjects might need you to have double science knowledge, or you might have to do well enough for your sciences. Even if you are going to the art stream, for art stream student, there is a constructing subject requirement to fulfill. So some JCs, they might, for this constructing subject, you might have to choose between one of the sciences or a math. And if you do not do well for math, uh, you have to check whether the science that you have in secondary school is it offered in that JC. For students who with intention to apply to Polytechnic, similarly check the admission requirements. Their courses are classified into Type A, Type B, Type C, Type D. So some courses, especially those related to sciences like applied science or even ICT, may require you to have knowledge of two sciences. Even if it is not compulsory, it might be a good to have or good to know. So do your research before deciding. The third, for future university courses, again, usually science related in applied sciences, life sciences, or even things like quantum physics, may need you to have at least science or further math or computing knowledge. So check the entry requirements. Even if you do not have a very clear idea what you want to study so far ahead, but shortlist a few courses, maybe 3 to 5 courses that you might have an interest in, and make sure that none of them need two sciences before you can apply for one science, single science subject combination in upper secondary with a peace of mind. So some homework for you to do. What we mentioned earlier, shortlist at least 3 courses. In case you change your mind, you lost your interest in one of them. With your subject combination in secondary school, it still allows you to apply for another 2 or 3 courses. Then some schools allow you to try out double science first before you feel that you really cannot cope anymore. You want to drop it in year 4, then you do so. If that is the case, and if that option is available in your school, do you want to try it out? If not, you might be closing your own doors in future for yourself if you only take one science when you are able to cope with 2 sciences. So this is to help you reduce your regrets.